Greetings, gamers. Welcome back to another unexpected game of Ashes. Welcome to it. For those of you not familiar, Ashes is a card game, not really collectible. It's just as you go by Plaid Hat. Thank you so much for making the game. We've got ourselves Ninja Dance Mat versus ebfritz. I am Jared Leopold, Proxism by Design. You can go to my website, but I had to rework it. So let's take a look at our two players. We've got Rimea, Boomsies, love it. Um, one of my favorites out there, just because they rarely get played. Versus Koji, another vastly underplayed Phoenix Born. We got a bunch of illusion and some charm up here by Ninja, and then we've got kind of a spread of dice here. What does that mean? I would generally think that that's more of a zoo build. Only a spell board of three, but it gives you access to a lot of different allies. Um, they both ripped into their first five cards like nobody's business, so they are been thinking about this game and they're primed and ready to go. Uh, Ramia's dice, terrible. All three charm dice base. Uh, they are going first, so let's see what they trot out there. Not huge for EB Fritz, but way less base. Uh, you've got the power where you need it under the turtle, so there you go. All right. What? Ramia draws two cards? What? When did that happen? Side action, draw two cards. I am way out of it. That is totally new by me. All right, so the Shimmerwing, that must have been in the new uh illusion stuff. Like I said, I still get the cards, but I haven't cracked a pack open in forever. So that's fascinating. All right, Shimmerwing, no big surprise with the charm over there. Wishing Wing by Koji. We're gonna get some card draw out of that. What do we dumped? Dream Fracture, Summon Whisperer. We got two books in the bin already. Shimmerwing up. Where do we got? Light Swordsman, Ice Trap in the bin for Koji. Makes sense. I'm gonna see if I can get these guys a little bit closer. Ooh, that helps. All right, we got Glory Aspirant down. What's he gonna get? What do you figure? Paladin? For Light Swordsman. All right, there's a Summon Whisperer. I haven't seen this dude in play yet, so excited to see it in action. Just draw two cards. Crazy. Now I know that I'm a huge fan of card draw. Huge proponent of it. Before it became fashionable. Uh, but yeah, like just like any other card game, drawing cards is amazing, especially if you have low average cost of your cards. And as power levels get higher, that's 100% going to happen because you're just going to get more and better cards at this lower cost. Wolfpack in the house seems like a safe play. Rimea not known for running a bunch of direct damage. I think I'm going to have to back this out a little bit, which is a bummer. Just so you can see the board a little bit better. A little bit further away, though. Shadow Spirit and Shadow Hound in the bin. Holy cats, Rimea, what is going on? Do you just hate books? Are you a book burner? Rimea the fascist. You heard it here first. Figures in the fog. way underrated card. Can buy you that extra turn to. All right, here we go. Wolf pack up, swinging in. Totally reasonable. And for the main action, yeah, what are you gonna do? Nothing. Shimmerwing takes the hit. Still got a side action. Shadow Spirit. Well, I think we can all see what's going to happen here. Wolfpack goes in. Rimea is going to block. He doesn't really have a choice there. Otherwise, he never would have attacked. All right, so now this Shadow Spirit has to attack to get any sort of value. Yeah, go in, spin the time die down. I thought he might spin down the frog, but time's also reasonable if you have some direct damage, but I don't know if he does. So I guess we'll find that out soon enough. Koji did load up the Wolfpack leader to get another Wolfpack at the top of the round coming up here. The steady pressure by Fritz is going to start taking its toll here. I think that's gonna. I think you just swing in on the Shimmerwing, or do you figure Shadow Spirit knocked out because it's exhausted? Shimmerwing can't do any damage. You could just bide your time. Ramia's sitting on a ton of dice, but I mean, so is Wolf Cub, Koji. Oh, Time Hopper book in the bin. You really need lots of those. All right, here's a whisper. What's going on? Hold on. When this unit is destroyed, lower one power die to target opponent's active pool one level. Cannot deal one damage to the target Phoenixborn. All right, Ramia spin down. Let's go. Whisper's a 1/1, and yeah, the ability does exhaust when the creature gets exhausted. So, right? No, it doesn't. It's in yellow. So, all right, that's pretty legit. Ping your own guy, spend something down. Not super exciting. But is that ceremony card? Sack one of your own dudes to exhaust one of theirs. They can also spin down something. So if you got charm up or something, that's some pretty exciting stuff you can work with. I always love taking a look at self-sacrifice stuff. It's one of my favorite archetypes for any card game. All right, but now we're just kind of hanging out. Wolfpack, I think, is a little tentative about attacking the Whisperer since they just got the time die up. No, because it doesn't matter. Yep. Okay. Fritz frog up into the Whisperer. Whisperer takes down the time die that he just had flipped up. Must not need it that bad. Here comes the Astral Army. There it is. Love the Astral Army. Insanely another undervalued unit. Mostly, yes, you get a lot of bodies for it, but you get these amazing filtering ability from the Ancestor Spirit. So you have to have at least a card or two in hand to make it worthwhile. Fritz plays the most broken card in the game with the lightning, fourth lightning, just wiping out dudes. What's what can Ninja do against all that power? And then Swing in. Not quite a board clear, but not quite not a board clear. He swung with the Wolfpack leader. So I'm guessing then that he's got second. Okay, I got the second book filtered into it. Fate Reflections going out. Oh no, Ninja! Uh, yo, dog. I heard you like Fate Reflections. How about I just put them all in the bin for you? Ouchie. Well, so what? We're gonna do like a little morality lesson about needing so many power sides, I guess. Still, I mean, 7 cards in the bin on turn one. From did any of these get cast? No, all these are from meditations. Like, all right, then you got Light Swordsman. Feels a little brutal, but we know that Fritz had him in hand. All right, here's my guess. My guess is in hand. That little white dude that snaps people back to their hand from the discard. Grab the Wolfpack leader, and you're back in biz. Well, we got a couple cards on Rimea's side left over. There's your Wishing Wing. And missing out on that Time Hopper book is pain. Oh, that's why you had to get the turtle power. Got it. Ooh, Farewell. Auf Wiedersehen. That's my German for you, but it is the season of Christmas. There we go. Farewell does a nice little job on there. Sonic Swordsman. Unexpected power in the house. Yeah. Yeah, Ninja Dance Mat gives a big old things that make you go hmm. I will say though, is that Koji is also flipped out 8 cards into the bin too. So if this game goes long, I think you probably have to give it to Rimea since this is their game plan, right? Um, so yeah, big old night, unexpected. Let's see if Ninja can do anything. Nope, passes it. Fritz has got to figure out what they want to do. You attack. Do you take out the Shimmer Wing with the leftover Pack Wolf? Because it's not doing anything, right? And then you leave Sonic. He's got to die for Shadow Spirit. And then you just have to sit on 3 damage, which stinks. But one nice thing about the Swordsman, though, doesn't go away. Yeah, we do have the 1 ceremonial die in Koji, which I highly approve of, having 1 ceremonial die just for the recursion ability for allies, because that's all you got to do, right? Just 1 die is enough. Unfortunately, we'll see how much that gets in action versus a spin down deck. All right. We are looking at 4 dice on board versus 0. All right. Ninja Dance Mat throws out the Shadow Spirit for 1. And I think if you're Fritz, you just pass. I think you have to pass. Ooh, Swordsman's got alert, right? Yeah, great. Yep, there's 2 shadows. I don't know how the swordsman. Oh, did he attack? Yeah, Fritz attacked. It wasn't the other way around. I would have held on to that one. Okay. All right, here we go. Top of the round. Whisper. How could that be? What? Oh, he played a Lightbringer book. What is your deck, sir? Just pulling out random books. Koji the librarian, even though Rimea is probably the librarian, seeing as all the books in there. Okay. Guard is down on Rimea. Jumped in front. I am a little confused by that. If I am Koji, I am windmilling as hard as I can into that Wolfpack leader that's in the discard. Boy, we are just throwing cards left and right here. All right, so he took the hit, attacked the Whisperer into the Swordsman. All right, and then Koji out of the blue throws down a Mirror Spirit book. Why not? Response with Summon Whisperer. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Shadow Spirits are problematic because of their power hunger. Wishing Wing down with the boost from Koji for the zone little card. Farewell. Farewell. Whoop. Um, Monster, because it's a discard, not a kill, so he doesn't get to draw those cards either, yeah? Jeez, down to 11 cards. Shadow Spirit. Rimea now looks to be in the driver's seat, but can you only because of the lower dice count on Koji's side right now. But again, it's got that go ahead, not for long, once that Shadow Spirit gets going. So I think you probably have to do it and just take the 2 to the face. Because I don't think you're worried about combat damage. You're worried um, about being exhausted. What do you call it? You don't have any cards in your deck. I think you're more worried about that kind of damage. And you're going to take one from that. It all adds up, right? Koji's not known for being beefy on her life, so man, this is exciting, huh? There it is. Goat head, the Wolfpack leader. Can he hear me? Oh no, that would be awkward if if they were just listening. Okay, Koji to the rescue. 100% Shadow Spirit into the Wolfpack. Koji's got a block, so he can start spitting off things. I always think of like when the gremlin gets hit by water and it starts shooting off all those other gremlins. That's how I picture the Wolfpack leader. Gremlin Wolf. That's what I'm gonna call it now. Gremlin Dog. Might be better. All right. Had to meditate. Had to? I guess I don't know. Looked like it was flipping up a sympathy die. Yikes. They're both just Mm. Wolf pack taking out tiny guys. Pack wolf, I should say. Pack wolf is going to get another one. I think you flipped up the power to load up the wolf pack leader, I think. Koji's just trying to hold down the thing to get super wide and then make a huge swing leveraged by Lightbringer. Now, these mirror spirits are gonna get scary if Koji can keep dudes on board. Now, Rimea, though, has just been hanging out, throwing stuff out from the books. Yep, I was gonna say, if you don't know what's in his hand, if he's got an astral army, ancestral army, that's gonna cause a problem. And hey, look at that problem found. Whew. 3 dice, though. 3 dice and only Shimmerwing and Shadow Spirit left, and you don't have the power side for the Shadow Spirit. I think this game is super fun. Just because I like the like we're seeing a lot of different things. Nary a paladin to be seen. Um, Boy, those mirror spirits look terrible now that there's 2-1 attackers up there. But give me a fork lightning, right? Nope, Lightbringer. Yeah, Ancestor Spirit killing off the pack leader. Lightbringer into the other Ancestral Spirit. So now the only thing that's not exhausted on board is the Ancestral Army. That's a 1-2. Where did Ninja to think about their life and like how did they get here? As far as time goes, there's plenty of it. Fritz at basically 17, Ninja at 19 and a half. I got a new book. We got a Shadowhound book, but not the dice for it. If, big if, you get another Shadowhound book, you're gonna be sitting pretty. These pack wolves are gonna go with you another turn. Mirror Spirit looks a lot better. Yep, there's one right there. Just getting you a 2-2. I think Ninja has to. I lost my train of thought there. I was trying to see what's going on here. Okay, so we summoned Meditating. Yikes. Oh, cool. Hammer Knight. Another Time Hopper book. Are all the Wolfpack leaders? All the Wolfpack leaders are in the bin. There it is. Two. Count them, two ancestral armies. That Battlefield of Five is phenomenal compared to a Battlefield of Four. It's amazing between a four and five. Well, Jared, it's only one. No, it's a lifetime difference. It really is. to be able to maneuver and just have enough room to be able to clear your own stuff, be able to attack. Oh boy, Fritz is in trouble now. But hey, you got 3 dice with a frog up. What are you gonna do? Not ping one of those guys? Lols. I think by the end of this, you're just gonna have two ancestral armies hanging out. Good old 1-2s doing stuff. All right, another mirror spirit for a 2-2. No. Instead, exhausted the ancestor spirit. Here comes ancestral army, putting one on the mirror spirit. Mirror spirit's got to attack to get any value, which I think will probably attack the other ancestral army, right? Or do you go after the ancestor spirit? Yeah, which he does. And then just take the one. Or it takes out the other mirror spirit. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we still got a mirror spirit. We got some blockers up in here. Third shadow spirit book, which I'm going to be honest, in this matchup right now is meditation fodder. All right, top of the round. We're looking at a bunch of onesies versus a zero. Rimea's got battlefield advantage and a full library at this point. Two wolf heads to throw down a dream fracture. Honestly, I probably would have used one of those wolf heads to spin down probably the time, I guess. The time dice. Because you want to put that pressure on Koji. Your board's not suffering, right? It's like Dream Fracture works into your overall plan. So you can wait. I don't have a problem with it. It's just what I would have done. Because you can, well, let's just see. Just see what happens here. Ah, gotta get a haircut. My emo hair is making me a very flock of seagulls, and my wife is not pleased. Both players have got 4 cards in their decks. Plenty of time to think about where you're at in the game. There's no rush here. It's over 10 minutes for both people, both players. It's interesting to see how the meditations have been a big effect on this game. Where ah, Fritz gives a big old I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Quick time for some advertisement. Boom. You know what this is? This is a Patreon page. This is for like the thing that we're using, Hashtag. Go there, give money if you want to see more stuff like this from Skak in Dijon with Ashes.live right here. It does not have a Patreon page, but you can support it by saying cool things about it and spreading the love of the game. These are the two websites that we use constantly. All right, third Mirror Spirit book, just in case. Here comes the Shadow Spirit from Ninja Dance Mat. Big thank you to Scott and Dijon for making these available to the community. They don't get paid anything. Like they don't work for Plaid Hat. So huge round for them and all the thanks in the world to make this possible. Back to EB. Oh, what did we get? Ocean's Gift. That is a cheeky card, usually reserved for Lightbringers. What? An old salt. Needed it. As far as like the flow of the game, like it's was Remea's in the mid round two. Uh, Decks like this that want to go wide are phenomenal early control for all the little guys, and then need to roll over big, overwhelm to really knock their opponent down quite a bit in round two. When that didn't happen, the flow of the game was for sure um, Dance Mats more in their favor. No, it doesn't mean that Fritz can't win. Um, he's going to have bigger things that punch harder, that's for sure. But the longer the game goes on, the less options he's going to have as the spin down takes its toll. Hmm. Okay, no more wolf heads as we get out another shadow spirit. I, you know where I stand on it. I probably would have spun down some stuff. Spirit Hound, hilarious, by the way. Like, these Shadow Spirit books are going to get chucked, and I think we're going to see a Spirit Hound somehow. There goes one of the Mirror Spirit books to be able to play Wishing Wing with one status token on it. Ninja draws two cards, reveals Fritz's hand of explosive growth in Huntmaster. There's Huntmaster. I was trying to think what that other opening was. Huntmaster Wolfpack Leader. Oh, tasty. Yeah, it swings in to get rid of the frog. Frog up into leaf down, leaf boring, leaf standard. Yep. Takes out the last standing mirror spirit over there. But we still got what an old salt and wishing wing. Koji throws on a uh, status token on wishing wing. We know that this deck has elements of Ocean's Gift Standstill, right? Wait, is that this deck or is that the other deck? No, it's got to be Standstill's got to be over here. Or maybe I'm just making stuff up as I do. No, there's Standstill. Whisper. Okay. Two Fork Lightnings in the bin. That leaves one more Fork Lightning to go. I mean, yikes. Like, you could Fork Lightning these two, Standstill, get in for 4, but That's not going to win you the game. Especially considering all the dice left over here. And like Shadowhound. like Shadowhound is a real deterrent right now. Hmm. Do you dump the Shimmerwing book? Alright, something's happening. Nope. Oh, no. Fast. Alright. Another Shadow Spirit on play for Ninja. Pass back to Fritz. Now he's got to think about his life choices about how he got here. Here we go. Lightbringer. Who did that song? Milkshake? Maybe that's what, that'd be a good nickname for Lightbringer. Alright, chooses to swing in with Spirit into the Old Salt. Old Salt takes it to the face, keeping Koji clean. I don't know if that was the right call. Allies are at a premium right now. And like no one is exhausted, so the double mirror spirit book is not looking great. Fritz passes their main action, putting it on Rimea to do stuff. Here we go. All right, Whisperer in. All right, Ninja plays the Shimmerwing. Wishwing gets in for two. What did we play? We played another Shimmerwing book. now, now we're doing stuff. Like Fritz just passed, like whatever. Just like taunting him, like, come on, swing with all your dudes. Let me throw down a mirror spirit. No, is that not how we're doing this? Okay. Are you instead gonna make a 3/3 and then hit me in the face? Probably. Two ancestral armies coming in for two. 15-2 in the pairs four. Gets Koji down to 8 life. Well, it's just kind of taunting to force the meditate to put a mirror spirit in play. But I think you just have to pass again because you're trying to conserve your cards as much as you're trying to conserve your life, right? Um, and then if I was Ninja, I'd let Fritz pass. I'd swing in for one more. And if he passes again, I think I'd probably just be okay with that. You have a clear board advantage. He's not punching through probably with his cards. Yeah. Okay. Passes on both sides. I don't see a problem with that. See what kind of dice we get. Okay. It is Hey, there's Shepherd of Lost Souls. Grab one of them. They're wolf people. Yep. Wolf pack leader. It comes back to hand. Over to ninja. Didn't get a wolf head. Actually, I had a pretty bad roll. Oh, like if a wolf head doesn't pop up, I think it's incumbent on Fritz to get a go ahead. But let's see what happens. Let's see what Ninja's gonna do here. Okay. All right. Puts the charm die on Wishing Wing. I assume it's gonna merge Shimmer Wing then, right? Boop, boop. There it is. Yep. Koji's got a full mitt at 6 cards. Neither player has got a deck. Holy cats, people are trying to talk to me. What's going on? All right, all right, all right. Hmm, what's gonna happen now? I mean, like I said, I think you have to get a go ahead. I don't know what you take it out of. Like, go Lightbringer, Goat Head. I don't know what you have in hand though. I mean, you figure it's gonna be one Fork Lightning. Yeah, there is Lightbringer, and then meditate it for a turtle. Oh, right. All right. Ninja swings there. Yep, dies. Kills off the lost soul. Doesn't hit back on the whisperer. Me forgetting about dream fracture, but there's the shadow hound. Ah! Okay, now what are we gonna do? What's going on? All right, we got a clear board. Fritz has got an empty board. We got Shadowhound, Flame, Exhausted Whisperer, two ancestral armies just hanging out. We're gonna summon up a mirror spirit to exhaust the flame. Yep, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, that's a little depressing, but he can just do that. Mirror spirit book, so good. Um, However, we are now running into the part. Ninja's got over 10 minutes still. However, under 4 minutes on Fritz's clock. So now we're at the point where we're getting pressure from the deck and we're getting pressure from time with no clear victory path. Like you got to sneak in a one punch somehow with a wishing wing, and I just don't think you've got the power to do that. Hmm. What are we gonna do here? Up in here, up in here. It is below 20 degrees here. So far the coldest day of the year, and I hate it. All right, we are going to get rid of Shimmer Book to get a snake. Attack the Wishing Wing. Yep, makes sense. Does not do the damage back, which would have been just for one anyway. I think it probably would have been worthwhile. But he's looking for a big mirror spirit. I missed the time hopper. Cute time hopper over to mirror spirit. New mirror spirit pops in. So Trixie's. Man, what a difference those time hoppers make. With three time dice, boy, you kind of want to start off with what the yeah. I'm really curious to see what their starting five was a possibility of because there's a world where it's like Wolfpack Leader, Huntmaster, Time Hopper, Wishing Wing, right? So that's five, six, seven. That's seven of your dice. And then I don't know, something fun after that. Like Hammer Knight. Like, oh boy. 2.5 minutes. This is making me stressed out. Oh, I didn't even see it. Where the mirror spirit tried to meditate. And the Golden Veil said, no, dog. Gandalfed him. After doing that, Ninja just sits, which I think if you're Fritz, I think you're happy with this sitting, right? Hmm? What? Full swing? I can only assume because he was sitting at a buck 41. I'm just trying to get anything to go. Holy cats, neighbors. Could you be any louder? All right, here we go. Full swing. All right. Remea's down to 10 life. Blood points. Yeah, just going for blood points. He's swinging with the Shadow Hound, right? No, he uses the Dream Fracture instead. In retaliation, he puts the frog back up. Swinging for three. You've got room on your board for one more. Fritz is saying GG. I think Ninja like is hesitant, and I understand it. Oh, plays Shadow Spirit. Doesn't go for the whole shebang. Swings in for two. All right. High fives. Game over. Uh, Good game, you two. That was really fun to watch. It was really fun to see all these different cards interacting in different fun ways. I think both had a really good plan going into the game. I would like to see a little bit different. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say there exactly. I really like Koji, and Rimea is one of my highest win PBs out there. So I think highly underplayed with this ghost fish, with their ghost fish. I think that's creepy. I think it's great. So congratulations to Ninja for taking the game down. Congrats on Fritz to getting in the game here. I think this is just a Phoenix League game. It's not even top cut. So just something kind of fun that we're doing on the side here. Um, Crazy number of books being drawn into was insane. Uh, I would love to see these two deck lists. You can probably check them out on ashes.live. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do have a new role-playing game that's out that I am working on, so that you get the Ashcan version for only $2.99 on drive-through. Just look for Jared Leopold for Legends of the Cursed Riders if you like your Weird West with a lot more horror involved with it. So, hey, thanks a lot, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.